Hello, we will continue with metabolism of amino acids. We have done with metabolism of phenylalanine and tyrosine, metabolism of tryptophan, metabolism of cysteine and methionine. In these metabolic pathways, we came to know that when the amino acid is essential, if it belongs to the essential class, then there is no discussion on its synthesis because it is not synthesized in the body. So only we discuss catabolism and specialized products. And when it is non-essential, then we have to include the synthesis of amino acid also. Like that, we came to know there are two types of amino acids, ketogenic and glucogenic. Ketogenic amino acids are those which give the metabolite end product, which will lead to fat formation, is ketogenic, and glucose formation is glucogenic. Here now we are taking up today the amino acid glycine. Glycine is a non-essential amino acid. Non-essential amino acid means we have to discuss the pathway by which it is produced. Here, the list of specialized products formed in functions, we have listed those compounds which are formed from glycine. So, number 6 is serine amino acid formed from glycine. Reverse of that is glycine is formed from serine. So, this is the reaction we mention for synthesis of glycine. Because it is non-essential, so we should mention the reaction which uses glycine. So we obtain glycine from serine. So now let us see the compounds which are dependent on glycine, or glycine gets incorporated into the synthesis of these compounds. There are total 10 compounds listed here. The first one is purine base. Second is glutathione, a tripeptide. Third one is creatinine. It is formed from 3 amino acids, including glycine. It needs methionine and arginine. Then we have bile salts. Bile salts, all bile salts which are formed due to conjugation, they include this part. Then we have heme. Heme, the conjugate of the hemoglobin, heme, is formed from glycine and succinyl-CoA. Glycine, succinyl-CoA, they condense to form ALA. ALA forms PPG. PPG will form different protopulferin, that is uropulferin, carbopulferin, then that turns into protopulferogen, that is converted into protopulferin. This chelates with iron to give heme. So this way glycine is concerned with heme synthesis. Then next is serine amino acid. Just I told that serine is derived from glycine. Serine is converted into glycine by a hydroxymethyltransferase transferase, that we will see. Then there is a protein collagen, which is formed from, which is a triple helix in which glycine is dominating. That also we will discuss. Then is hippuric acid. Hippuric acid is a conjugated product of glycine with benzoic acid. Benzoic acid conjugates with glycine to form hippuric acid, which is water soluble and can be excreted. Then neurotransmitter. Glycine itself functions as a neurotransmitter. Then lastly, we will discuss about galactosic acid. This galactosic acid actually catabolic product of glycine. Glycine is catabolized by transamination into glycolic acid, galactosic acid. So these we will discuss one by one. So let me take first purines. Purine rings, they are examples of purines are adenine and guanine. This purine ring contains glycine. Glycine is incorporated into the purine ring. The carbon number 4, 5 and nitrogen 7 are derived from glycine in purine ring. Here is that purine ring. You can see the carbon 4, carbon 5 and 7. These three are derived taken from glycine. Next is glutathione. Glutathione is a tripeptide formed from 3 amino acids: glycine, glutamic acid and cysteine. It is also called gamma glutamyl cystinyl glycine. Glutathione is a tripeptide formed of 3 amino acids: glutamate, cysteine and glycine. क्या चलेगा ये?